Congressional Black Caucus just held its annual conference in Washington, D.C. this past weekend. Although I wasn't in D.C. to experience it firsthand, what the Black Caucus was all about and what their agenda is, and what the collective members care about collectively, I figured I could get that information from their website or see via a live stream some of their most important issues. But when I went to the website and clicked on the issues page, the first thing that stood out to me was the photo of the Black Caucus members. What was wrong with the photo? I see at least three dead people in the photo. Elijah Cummings died in October 2019, almost 4 years ago. John Lewis died in July 2020, more than 3 years ago. And Donald McAkin died last November, almost a year ago. I stopped counting after the third dead person. There's no telling how many more people I could find out if I just kept looking. You're watching my journal. I'm Steffanie Rivers. Now, there's no disrespect to nobody, but they need to update their membership photo. This is not a family photo at grandmama's house that you have on the wall. This is a political business entity. Maybe they strategically kept the picture with deceased members in it for a reason. There wouldn't be a good reason, but I'm sure they've got one. At the same time, I know of at least two new Congress people missing from the photo that should be considered as members of the Congressional Black Caucus. That would be Congresswomen Cori Bush of Missouri and Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett of Texas. Two dynamic Congress standouts. So instead of trying to hold on to the past, the Congressional Black Caucus should be trying to embrace the future, if only in a picture. Another thing that I noticed about the issues listed under the issues tab is, according to the Black Caucus website, there haven't been any issues since last year. That's because as of last November, that was the last update on the website, November of 2022, as it pertains to the issues. So they're doing much better with updating the issues part over updating that 5-year-old photo. But still, there needs to be some updates. It seems to me that updating the entire website might make it at least appear that they're on top of things, and that they would be giving a priority, that they would have given that a priority ahead of the conference. But I guess you would have to attend the conference to find out what's really going on. So if you did attend the conference and you want to let me know what's going on, or the rest of us, yeah, go ahead and email me on that, because we're not finding out anything by looking at that website. Now, I'm talking about this only because when it comes to Black politicians, many of them think that getting elected is the prize instead of making positive changes after they are elected. A quick internet search reveals that more than 62 people in Congress identify as Black. That's the most ever in congressional history. So we make it a habit of keeping up with the first Black person to hold an office in this, or the first Black person to hold an office in that. But it seems the more Black Congress people we have, the less gets done. Are we too busy celebrating the appearance of progress instead of making definitive moves towards it? While I'm sure the CBC is working on something, Black voters celebrating political wins at the polls by Black politicians is no more of an accomplishment for us than Joe Biden thanking Black people for helping him to win the presidency. Do they care about image more than impact? Now, we know what we've done for them. The question is, what have they done for us lately? And if you see anybody, or you're looking for a job yourself and you're pretty good at being a webmaster, you might want to reach out to the Congressional Black Caucus, because they need a webmaster. If they've got one, They need to fire that person. To find out more about the things that I care about, you can go to the written version of my journal. That's at eurweb.com. Thanks, and have a super day.